So Lily Game posted about a new commander in their Facebook page, and her name is TOMYRIS. And the special thing about this commander is that after very long they are adding one new archer commander. There are lots of cavalry commanders have been added previously, but this time TOMYRIS, the new commander, is an archer commander. And the first thing I would like about her is that her talents has archer conquering and attack. All the existing archer commanders that we have, YSGL Seed, Kusunuki Message, Harman, all these commanders, none has the attack talent, and this attack is really strong talent. So this is something new and this is something good about her. And if you look at her skills, then we can see that her first skill is Arrow of Vengeance, which deals direct damage factor of 700, which is not that great, but then what extra it has, if this target is affected by poison effect, immediately removes poison and deals poison damage. Wait a second, it's talking about affected by poison effect, but the skill itself does not poison the enemies. So where it get poison in the first place? Let's look at her 4 skills. It has the answer. Gives all regular attacks a 50% chance to poison a single target for 5 seconds. So here this kills poison enemies and 50% chance. So this is a 50% chance to poison someone. Okay, and then this is showing that 15 times it can get stuck. So first time poison and then 15 times it can get stuck. One poison will lead an additional 30% skill damage, and that means 15 into 3, 45% additional skill damage. So this is additional skill damage, not the enhancement of an existing skill. This is also important thing. Additional 45% skill max to max, considering if you get all the stacks of 15 times it gets stacked, it will make 45% additional damage skill. So that is good, that is not bad for the pool. We have both commanders. And then if we get back to the first skills, here once the skill hits, it will remove the poison. Okay, it will remove the poison, beneficial poison, and then it will do a damage vector which is equals to stacks into poison factor 20. So here's the question arrives, that what is poison factor? That is not clearly mentioned anywhere. Stacks into poison factors 20. Is it means that just 20 damage, or poison factor there is a poison factor which is definitely unknown, but we can see if 15 times it can get stacked, so 15 into poison factor, and then if the poison is multiplied by more than 10 stacks, it's a bit complicated. Not only complicated, it's not actually, it is not cleared by then. So by considering these 2 skills, that might be totally need a test. Without testing it really not possible to see that how much potential damage she can do. And then we have, but I think she is meant to do a high amount of nuke. And then we have YSG. YSG is the best nuker. So with YSG, if she means to do high amount of nuke, then we can see a next level of nuke. Her second skill is Payback. So when attacking cities, increase normal attack damage by 10% and decrease counter attack damage by 10%, and that is straight while attacking cities. And her third skill is For the Sun, and that is increase attack of archer units by 10%. and gives all attacks a 10% chance to decrease the defense of a single target by 10% for 3 seconds. That is for all the time. The attack push, 10% attack push, that is for all the time, irrespective of the first skill. And her second skill has 10% chance, and there is no time limit like some commanders. Like for other commanders, there is a limit that can trigger, that this skill can trigger once in 5 seconds, but there is no limit. That means it can also stuck. So 10% first, it reducing the defense of the target, and then if it trigger again, that can stuck and even lower the defense further. Now about fourth skills, we already talked about it. The last skill, and her last skill is pouch of blood. So they state that increase normal attack and counter attack damage by 10% when attacked. That is for all the time. When she is attacking someone or she is getting attacked, it reduces attack of the attacker's cavalry units by 10%. Schwarzer units already has higher damage against cavalry advantage over cavalry units, and then she also do 10% more attack on cavalry units.